of an orange. It doesn't look like an orange. They do have resemblance. But that is what gives birth to orange. You may look like it, but when you plant your seed, when your fruit come out, your fruit does not look like your seed. But when you plant it and grow, you will see the potency, the capacity, the capability that God has deposited inside of you. Now, what do I need for my supernatural breakthrough? Number one, you need a good heart. You need a good heart. A man, they're already packaging to take into the morgue. Jesus brought him back. You need a good heart. Psalm 45 verse 1. Psalm 45 verse 1. He said, for the sons of Korah. He said, the songs of Lord. He said, my heart is inditing a good matter. I speak of the things which I have made touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. My heart is inditing a good matter. Luke chapter 6 verse 45. Say, a good man from the treasure of his heart, bringing down that which is good. And an evil man from the evil treasure of his heart, bringing forth that which is evil. So from the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks. You are a product of your thoughts. If you allow people to change your thoughts, you become what they want you to become. If you allow people to change your thought towards you, you become what they want you to become, and they will make jest of you. So you need a good heart towards the vision, towards yourself, towards your gift. Proverbs 4:23. Let's go to Proverbs 23:7. Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh in his heart. So you are a product of your thoughts. You are not a product of another man's thought. You are a product of your own thought. So think good about yourself. You can never be greater than your thought. Proverbs 4:23. You can never. Proverbs 4:23. It said, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Keep thy heart, for out of it are the issues of life. You can never be greater than your thought. And what you are thinking is what you are speaking. Because what is going on in your mind is what your mouth is speaking. So from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So you have to watch what you say. Psalm say, keep thy tongue. Matthew 12:34. He said, O generation of vipers, how can you be evil and speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So your mouth is the product of your thoughts. Say, a good man out of the good treasure of his heart, bringing out that which is good. An evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart, bringing out that which is evil. An evil man cannot bring out what is good. He said, but I say unto you that every idle word that shall be spoken, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So every word that you speak, you will give account of it. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 2. He said, thou brought snare upon thyself by thy word. Thou hast snare with thy word of thy mouth. Thou hast taken with the word of thy mouth. So the word of your mouth can put so good heart. If you want to experience supernatural breakthrough, you need a good heart. Because every word you say, you know that God don't answer our prayers. Anytime we pray to God, God don't answer our prayer. What God does, God creates our prayer. When we ask God for something, He creates it. God don't answer prayer, He creates it. Father, I want marriage, He will create husband for you. Lord, I want wife, He will create wife. So God don't answer, He creates. Let there be light, and there was light. Let there be firmament. Let there be fish. Lord, I want my sight. You create it. Take. So every word from God is a creative word. He created it. Peter has been looking for the fish inside that river for the night. They've turned around the whole night. They didn't see one single fish. Okay, how do you know the right side of the water, the river, and the left side? It's not the same water that's flowing. They cast their net to the right side. Okay, where is the right side on the river? When you're on the river, which one is right or left? It's not the same water flowing. So as soon as they say cast the net, that word went and created fish in nanoseconds. And they threw their net and they caught it. So the word of the Lord is creative. So those things don't need to be there before. So when you ask, God created it. He created from nothing to something. So when you're asking something from God, say, Father, create this thing for me. Please watch, because when you say I'm finished, that angel will create the way to finish for you. I'm broke. That angel, if you are rich before, that angel will make sure that all the money you can finish. Because everyone you are saying to say, Joel chapter 3 verse 10, say, let the sick say, I'm strong. So anyone you say to yourself, it is great, you are creating it. You see, I've scored 0 in that course. If you have scored 100 before, that angel will make sure that it is 0 you score. Because thy word are very creative. Number 2, what do I need for my supernatural breakthrough? Number 2, you need a burden lifter. A burden lifter. Luke chapter 1 verse 26 to 35. Angel just came to a Virgin Mary. Madam, you are pregnant. And everybody knows me to be virgin. That moment, and before you say Jack Robinson, baby is already in your stomach, who will believe you that you're not slept with a man? It was a burden for Mary. There is nobody on earth that can believe you. And she knows she has one friend that knows, that trusted her, Elizabeth. And she went to Elizabeth straight. That I have a problem of my life. I met something, a strange bee I've not been before. And that strange bee is there, I'm going to carry a baby. And the baby is in my stomach. And I'm not staying with any man. If you're Elizabeth, say, Mary, come, tell me the truth now. I beg. All of us know how to keep meat. You know? I say, you know, still a baby came. Hear yourself. Hear yourself. Oh, Mary. And verse 39 to 48. She believed her. But she trusted her. That this one is not a lady that mess up around. That indeed you are carrying a Messiah. He said, among the women, thou art blessed. So, she was even telling Mary that, Mary, you are better than me. So that thing removed the burden in her heart. That if nobody believe in me, so far I have this one person believe in me, I will go. Not all the friends that come and smile in front of you. But when they go behind you, they gossip you and spoil you and damage you. They call them dream killers, vision aborters. They come and smile. Hi, you are good, oh. You preach very well. But behind you, they damage you. They scandalize you. And when people are scandalizing you, they are happy. It's true. It's true. I mean to observe it. Observe it. How can it be putting another in a bottle? Now it is on my head. I will put it and put it in your hand. Where will I put it? Some say, yeah, they can't even see him. See that pastor. See him. And when they come, they say, Pastor, pray for me, pray for me. I will pray, I will pour my heart. They will go behind to their center. He doesn't even wear ring. See him. The foolish man. If I wear ring, they say, that ring, they give them power. If you do like this, that ring will make them fall. You see, mommy? If you want to base your gifts on what people say, you will never prosper in life. You won't prosper. I never live my life what people say. They will talk. See, there are 3 categories of people that you will meet in your life to stay in this life. There are 3 categories of people you will meet. There are some people that come closer to you because of what they want to get. They come because of what they want to get. They want to feed on their stomach. That was why they came. The day you refuse to give them again, you won't see them again. They will come scandalizing you. And they won't tell people that it was because of what they want to benefit from you. The second set of people that you will meet in your life, they come because of what they see. Not because of what they want to gain, but because of what they see that is happening in that place. That's why they came. And those ones are always many. They can come in 500,000. They can come in 1 million. You think, say, you have crowd. They will fool everywhere. Extension, everywhere will fool. It's because of what they see that is happening in that place. Those ones are many. When you start a business and your business is booming, you are buying car. Crowd will gather around you. How are you doing it? What did you do? Hey, we know you before. Congratulations. They will fool around you. But the day what they see, they didn't see what they see again, they will leave. And all of them will leave at the same time. It will look as if they plan it. And the third personality you meet in your life, and people that come because they love you. No matter of such people, inside fire, inside river, and they will be with you. If in your lifetime, if you see 3, you are the most luckiest human being on earth. You are so lucky. 3. And if you are very, very lucky, you see 1. They are very, those are the 3. So when people are gathered around you, don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. What you need to focus on your gifts. Because when everybody get to their bus stop, they will drop. It's not everybody that enter the same bus stop to Karimujaja that they are going to Karimujaja. Some are going to a bus stop before Karimujaja. Sometimes when you follow those buses going to Suleja, maybe when you get to Suleja, there's only 2 people that remain in the Suleja bus. And yes, Suleja from Musebake. Suleja. People will fool the bus. But the last people that will reach Suleja, maybe just 2. When they get to their bus stop, they drop. Mary lifts her burden and achieved her purpose in life. There was no any other name in the Bible. 1. They call them burden lifters. Burden lifters. Some, the moment you discuss your problem with them, look at what happened to Genesis 37. Genesis 37 verse 5. He had a dream and he discussed it with his brother. See, the most dangerous people are the family, your family member. They are the most dangerous people. And verse 9, he had a dream again and he went and told them. We will send you an errand. They almost aborted his destiny. So when you see one burden lifter in your life, in your lifetime, value such person very well. Don't treat them anyhow. Don't get them discouraged. They are very, very rare virtue to see. Some the day they see a rat moving around in your church, say, hey, we don't see the power when they use more run away. Some, whenever they come like that, and you pray for them, they have breakthrough. They started working. They say, he's using our star. The star that is not even useful for you before. If to add this your star to my star, let her carry your star. Your star that is not even useful for you. Somebody is using it. How? Praise God. They are only around you to get, and the day they discover that what they want, they are not seeing it again, they go. So when friends, relatives leave you, don't get discouraged. There is one thing that can never leave you. It's your gift. It's inside of you. Sometimes your shadow betrayed you. You look for your shadow, you won't see them again. But there's a seed inside of you that will always cry, Abba, Father. You will always cry, Abba, Father. What do you need for your supernatural breakthrough? Number 3, you need the pathfinders. You need the pathfinders. You need the pathfinders. For Jesus to achieve his purpose on earth, he need a pathfinder. John the Baptizer. John the Baptizer. John chapter 1 verse 7 to 12. His mission is to come and part way for Jesus Christ. John the Baptizer is to bear witness, to part ways for him. If you check from verse 15 to 18, he said, my own, I am not here. I'm here so that I can make a path for him. His shoe I cannot lace, to part the way for him. Because he has come to do what no man has done before. And most times, a pathfinder always suffer bruises. Suffer bruises. Suffer pain. Suffer affliction. I remember when I wanted to separate teenagers from children department in my former church. It was a lot of war. A lot of castigation. Spiritual battle. They call me all manners of names. I was attending Deacon's board meeting, pastoral meeting, as if I'm the only one in church. And I saw that, how will you mix teenager and children? This one has a different destiny. I said, no, they have to. Teenager has to be under children. It was a war. That war was a battle. But I succeeded. Up to now, it's there existing. But I know the pains I went through. Spiritual fire. Hardship. One pastor even told me, maybe it's because you have money in your hand. That's why you are taking care of the teenager. Let me see how you will see Gary and drink. They told me face to face. I was senior pastor. Maybe it's because you have Gary to drink. That's why you are putting their burden on your head. Let me see how you drink your Gary. And indeed, all the source where money is coming from ceased. All the source ceased. He said it. I thought he was laughing. It was a joke. All the source. Because I bought a drum set for teenager. Saying you have money, Abby. That's why you are fighting for teenager. Don't worry. This is a pastor I used to listen to preach. I had to go into 7 days dry fasting. Pray and pray to break the afflictions. It was a tug of war. You want to do what man has done before. Now you see, when they are clearing this our express road, if you know how many rock that was there before they created that expressway, all those engineers, some of them lost their lives. Some of them have bruises. So when you are parting ways, you want to do what no man has done, God, they will fight you. In my family, nobody is a pastor. Nobody is a pastor. And I say I want to be a pastor. All the witches, they you how? It was a battle of Titan. In a dream, beating. There was a tiny time I would see a masquerade. That masquerade will beat me, will chase me very well. My father's idol. He said, you want to do what no man? So that was how John the Baptist had to lose his head to part the way for Jesus Christ. So when you see a pathfinder will always show you the way. Say, this thing you are doing is not right. Go this way. Because pass through that same path before. Do it this way. Do it this way. So if you want to experience a supernatural breakthrough in life, you need a pathfinder. A pathfinder has gone through the pain of the path you are following before. So they know the rudiments. So they tell you, don't do this, do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this, do this. There are some people I would just advise, why not stop this thing? Why not do this? And they do it. They say, oh, this is the reason why pastor is saying, because I know the end. So a pathfinder is what you need to pray for in life. They get you, they help you to get a profound result, a remarkable result in life. And they make your journey very fast. Now, Kuba Expressway has been made. If you now say you don't want to pass through Kuba Expressway, you want to go and follow inside Dawaki. You know how many rock you have to break. But the road is there already. Abi, Dawaki or this monkey village, you want to go and pass it. And you want to go and break the rock that you have this, what is it called? High tension wire in BIG. because you want to create your own path. You're not wasting your time. A pathfinder will show you the way to pass without struggle, because they've gone through that stress before. So in life, you need to pray for a pathfinder. You need to pray for a burden lifter. And before all these things come, your heart has to be right. What else do you need for your supernatural breakthrough? You need an anointed man of God. You need an anointed man of God. They call them dream makers, kings makers. You need them. No matter the hardship or bad thing happen in Nigeria, anyway, for you to succeed in life, you need to locate a man of God that God has appointed for you. One of my runaway daughter came by mistake on Sunday. Since last year, she has gone to sit down with heavy pastors. Me, my English is not good. For my primary school, it's Dr. Mumu Primary School. I went. So I was not privileged by my parents to send me to a better school. You understand? So my English is patch and patch. Some say his English is not eloquent, it's not polished. I don't even want to speak Polish English. But this unpolished English. If you know how many white men I pray for every night, and they say, "Sir, when are you coming to America? When are you coming? Please, we are ready to sponsor you." But what they get on phone, that's how I talk. They will speak. I say, "I don't hear." Speak the one I hear. They'll come down. And when I hear answer, thank God they are hearing me. If I don't hear them, I say, "Madam, I don't hear you. What you talk now?" And I say, "Open your mouth. You are the one that carry problem. Now it's not me." And their problem is more than our own here. So don't insult me. I came from a very poor home. My school, who sent you for my school? My primary 1, primary 2, primary 3. I even failed. I didn't even know. Say I failed. I failed primary 5. I didn't even know I failed. So when I go, they say, "You fail." Where did they write it? I failed. When I go school, then I went to that school. They call me post letter because my trouser, my knicker don't save me. You see other people, they come and post. Praise God. That is not a limitation to your destiny. It's you that you limit yourself. So your foundation is not a limitation to your destiny. It's not a limitation. It's not a limitation. It's not a limitation. Look for an anointed. He said she came. She now called me. She was there on Wednesday. She said, I made a mistake since last year. He said, for the first, I came on Sunday. As soon as I left service on Sunday, I sew clothes. Since last year, November, nobody called me to sew clothes. He said, as soon as I left service on Sunday, a foreigner that came from abroad called me that they need so clothes. Can you sew it for us? And they gathered money and paid her immediately on Sunday. He said on Wednesday, another people called me from Lagos that they need so things. He said, Kai, it's good to be under your pastor. I said, I pray you know. I pray you know. Locate a man of God, Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15, that God has appointed for you. You are not to choose your pastor. But the day you saw your pastor, things around you, you don't struggle again. Because anything he says to you, come to pass. Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. Maybe the studio are sleeping. We'll soon pray and go now. But the day you abandon them, things get abandoned for you. Jeremiah chapter 3. He said, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, who shall feed you with knowledge and understand. Not the one that say, devil in my father's house, all those things that you are camouflaging yourself. Which will teach you knowledge and understanding. Not that they've been doing miracles, all those things. Somebody is calling them the mango tree. I don't know. I will. You are not to choose. I will. This is God talking. I will give you. Nobody chose his father. Because if God gave me opportunity to choose my father, I will never in my life choose Baba Rambo. The gate is there now. When there's Clef Dollar, you know what Baba Jebu do? Baba Jebu will tell you that before you see 1,000, I will have spent 9,000 naira on myself. Before you could see 1,000, collect from my hand. But God knows the reason why He put you there, so that you can get sense. So there are some pastors, the same way you cannot choose your earthly father, you can't choose your pastor. But the day you discovered your pastors is very, very difficult to discover. But the day you discover them, this is the man that God has called me to. Stay with him. Stop gallivanting around. There are some things you don't even need to pray for. You get it. There are some things you don't even need to pray for. You get it. And when you locate them, honor them. Don't see them as your colleague or your pal. Matthew chapter 10 verse 41. Don't be thinking that you are smart. You come for testimony with your pastor and you now go to your big church to mention your pastor's big church name. It's our pastor that did this healing for me, that this big church. And you know where you went. But you are ashamed to tell where you are going. I went to that small church and God did this. You will not tag that breakthrough to the big pastor with a fast stomach. That one will not call you out. And this is my daughter. He just gained admission. He just did this to America. And you know who pray for you. Everybody will shout, hey. You know, be like this. Hey, hello, day. The day God will whip you, all of them will be there. Because He's seen it. He's seen it. Don't rub it out to people. Anyway, God did something for you, go back to that same source.